could have got away on people you catching. You remember that. You remember that all day. You killed me. You remember that. You killed me. Niggas like you just prove what the Peckerwood say. We're just beasts, willing to do anything. Kill each other. No mind, no feelings. Shut up, nigga. Least one ain't gonna die like you gonna die. Like a slave. I ain't giving no lifetime of misery and what this Peckerwood. I'd rather die than be a slave. You Peckerwood, that's right. You Peckerwood was oppressed in your own land. We was free. And you brought us here. In chains. But now we here. And you just better know. This is just as much our land as it is yours. And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who teaches this truth and rule well. And salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. All right, what you just watched was a clip from Dingo slave movie. It was a good scene, man, because you know the times we heading in, man, that's the attitude you really want to have. Given all the things that's gonna take place, all the tribulation, the persecution and affliction of the men of the Lord, and that's kind of the spirit you want to have it, man. You want to just be built up enough in the spirit to enough where you can react to it like that, man. Even when you're going up on to get hung, or get beheaded, or go before the firing squad, man, you want to be like, in that mentality that it ain't shit that Esau can do to you, man. And that's a beautiful spirit to be in, man. I pray the Most High put a double portion of that spirit on all the men of the Lord who may have to suffer persecution in these times we heading in, all right? But this is Matthew 10:17. It says, beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council. They will scourge you in their synagogues. So the men, a lot of our family members, a lot of people that we call friends or brothers, a lot of people gonna deliver you up, for these things to happen, because that's the next thing that's gonna take place is the persecution of the men of the Lord. Because given everything that's going on with this whole coronavirus thing, all these plagues hitting Babylon, and we're still speaking against this place, so they're going to have to shut us up. They already tired of hearing us saying, Trump called us the prophets of doom, so they already getting sick of us, but that's a mentality you got to just have. You got to have thick skin in this truth, because you going to get hated and be afflicted. But even when you get delivered up, man, hey, it's good to be in the spirit. Like, man, it's nothing Esau can do to you. All right. Verse 18, it says, and ye should be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. Right. Now, it's verse 20 says, for it is not ye that speak, but the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. Right. Because when you get delivered up, man, the Lord is going to put a certain spirit on men to have that mentality, man. Some men just won't speak, or some men will be speaking, and they're basically, we're going to tell Esau off, like, tell them to go to hell. Basically, the spirit that, I believe that guy name is Ken Norton. From that movie clip, our brothers had that type of spirit, when dealing with the things that we're going to be faced with in the times to come. All right. I think it's another one I want to get in Matthews. I think it's, or was it? I might have already been there. Was it Matthews 10:28? Yep, it's Matthew 10 and 28, the same chapter. It says, and fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And that's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh, who can destroy your both soul and body in hell. All right, so we're not to fear none of these things that we have to face, the tribulation that we're going to have to go through, the persecution, of being men of the Lord in His truth. We're not to fear none of these things, man, because it's going to come. It's really nothing that we can do about it. Some men go unscathed and to go through Jacob's trouble and make it out to the wilderness or be on the run or just in the comfort of your own home, whatever the case may be. Some men won't have to face persecution and some men will, but you want to be you want to be not fear anything that Esau can do to you, and that's the spirit that brothers want to be on. That's why it's so important to be built up in the faith, built up in the spirit. So when things like this happen, man, you just like, man, come on, Esau, ain't shit you can do to me, and that's the mindset, Abarat I have, if I be a man of the Lord. This is Romans 8 and 35. It says, who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or peril or sword? So none of these things, when all hell break loose, because Jacob's trouble, whether it be tribulation, being on the run from Esau, having to sleep out in the wilderness, that persecution, that famine, not eating. You might go a week without eating. You might not have no change of clothes or whatever, or you might get caught up and Esau might, like I said, put you before the firing squad, the guillotine, or he might throw you in a FEMA camp, prison, all these things. Esau got many different ways to persecute you or kill you. Man, look, just don't worry about none of these things, man. Just keep the spirit of the Lord on you, and we should be okay, in these times, man. Maybe the Lord will take the spirit off you if you got to be a martyr for this truth. Maybe how about Shem Yahushua take the spirit, put a spirit on you where you won't feel no pain, all right? Or he might take your spirit up out your body, or whatever the case may be, or he might have you escape or get spiritual power. That's why you got to always keep faith, man, all the way until the end, and brothers, it's just an exhortation through the spirit to give brothers that mindset to, be heading into Jacob's trouble, to be fearless, man. All right. This is Revelations 2 and 10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. All right. It says, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So, man, be faithful to death. No matter what Esau faces you with, what you're faced with, dealing with Esau, and when he roll on us, Salakia, if he roll on us, snatch some of us up, try to hang some of us, because this devil's gonna do all that, man. When all hell break loose, it's gonna be green light on the men of the Lord. It's gonna be kill on sight. It's gonna be, we gonna get green lighted in them times, and sometimes some of us gonna get brought before governors and kings, and whatever the case may be, and they might do whatever they might take some of my limbs off, or you can think about all these things Esau can do to you, torture things, and it can kind of fuck you up, but through the spirit, man, you should overcome it. Like, man, you shouldn't let the fear. It's nothing Esau can do to you, because we don't fear none of these things this devil can do to us, man. We should only fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the only person we should fear. All right. So when we do get put in these situations, we do want to be faithful unto death, and we want to be able to have that same spirit as Ken Norton had. All right. And I'm going to play this one more time. Play it one more time, and we'll close out. But it was a spirit that had me. These commercials.